Guys, stop using the wrong strategy in the wrong time frame and also wrong charts. In market there's so many strategies and you are expecting that it can be really trading well and give you a good profits. How many of you start to realize after using some strategies, right, at first it seems that it's really very good, but afterwards it is not running well anymore and not making profit at all. And you start to blame about a strategy, actually it's not working, or basically it's not about the strategy problem, or maybe it's because of some kind of other problems. But today, right, what Algo Plus we want to do is about making sure that the strategy you are using, right, is the accurate one with a very high probability of winning. And most important, this strategy you already back tested it, data proven it, more than few years of result. And I want to say it's about few years result. It's not about 100 trades, it's not about 50 trades. It must be few years of result that profitable, only you can use it. After this video, right, you'll be knowing that how can I use all my strategies in a long-term profiting, and most important, every single month, consistent one for more than few years. This is what I want to bring it out for you. And today, I'm going to share with you one of the strategy named Algo Plus 026. I'm not going to share with you about the indicators and what am I using because I already showed it to you in the previous video. But what I want is about how can you utilize this indicator and strategy alone to find the best fitted strategies for your chart that you want. For example, it can be your 50-minute charts, 1-hour charts, or even 2 hours day charts in either Bitcoin, Ethereum, or any other coins. As long as you got the strategy tested, it runs well, then you can straight away implement it by using the right indicator, setting the notifications so that when its signal comes, you just go in and manual trading. Or also you want to set it, like for example, set it for auto trading by setting webhook in live copier and start automate the trading itself. You can do it either way, but most important is about finding the best fitted strategies in your chart that you wanted. Right now I'm going to show it to you. This is the strategies already listed here, Algo Plus 026, and you can see, right, if you want to use these strategies, right, you just go to descriptions and click the strategies, add this into your trading view, and this is the graph that you can see with a 79% probability of winning, and most important, drawdown is only 8%. And how can you get started by making these trades? Very simple one. You can see that basically when you add this strategy into your trading view, right, there's maybe a bit of different here because I'm having a premium account, so I can see slightly longer in time frame, because what I can see is from 2022 January until 2024 July, so it's about 2.5 years. So it's really depending on what trading view account you're having right now. So afterwards, right, about 187%, how much profit I can make if it's come with leverage, because my strategy always without leverage one, correct or not? So as usual, I go to live copier here. You can see that I'm using these strategies with a medium risk, which means I'm using 5x. And 5x in 900 days, 2.5 years, my $1,000 becomes 93,000. Oh my god, 93x in 2.5 years, which is a really decent profit. What if I'm not using 1,000, I'm using 10,000? I got a result with 933k. I make my millions dollar in just 900 days. So this is the way that we do simulations to get the best result. Then afterwards, how can I start using these strategies and how can I find the best fitted one? First of all, this is what you already see here with the setting of the parameter settings. You can just follow all these settings. And what stop loss am I using this one? I'm using a fixed stop loss with a maximum of 3.5%. You can see a maximum 3.5%, but that is a maximum. What am I using is about active pivot stop loss, which means I'm using the previous swing high and swing low as my stop loss with the last 20 candle to justify. Then after that, I also activated with a trailing stop, which means that if it's more than 0.7%, the trailing stop will activate and having a callback percentage of 0.05%. So this is the simple way to do my strategy testing. But most important, how can I use these strategies? If I see this parameter that I already set is really running well, making a decent good profits, how can I utilize this strategy in my manual trading? First of all, I already given you one of the indicator, this Algo Plus 026 indicator. You can just go to description and click the indicator there and have the same setting that I already set. Okay, you can modify the setting by using a different parameter, but right now this is the default one that I already given to you that tally with the strategy tested. But always remember, in TradingView, there's two things you can add. Indicator and strategy is different. Strategy is for you to find the right graph to see the backtested result in 2.5 years for me here. But if you really want to use this, you can use strategy because strategy doesn't give you an alert to tell you that it's the right time to entry. So when you really want to utilize this Algo Plus 026 indicator, you just need to turn off these strategies and you remain with this indicator. Because when you remain with this indicator, you just right click the triangle button here, you can set an alert. So when it's a long signal, it tells you or notify you that, hey, it's time for you to go for long trades. If you go for a short signal here, it's time for you to go for a short trade. It tells you by using your app, by using an email also. It can be a lot of ways to notify you when the signals comes out. Remember, you click this once per bar close, which means that when there's green triangle button that tells you to go for long, when it closes, only it tells you. Because sometimes, right, the triangle signal will very frequent comes out, but when it closes, right, it becomes missing. Because we only do the confirmation when the triangle's finished in that candle. Only we start to make these trades. Basically, you know, previously when I've shared with you in AI026, you need to combine with normalized MACD, with the volatility oscillators, with every single indicator that combine to give you a good entry, right? But don't worry, this indicator already modified it into one. You just need to follow the triangle. For example, today when you want to go for a short, you see there's a red color triangle here, so you go for a short. Very simple one. Go for closing price. Then where's a stop loss? A stop loss normally I'm using is a previous swing high, and here is the stop loss. Normally, what the best thing I can do is about 1-to-1 take the profit first, the balance let the profit fly. But remember, when you've taken 50% of the profit, move your stop loss to your break-even price first. As long as you don't lose, only you try to make the more profit, isn't it? So for this trade, obviously you make a good profit trades. Okay. Then next, there's a green triangle here, a very simple one. Go for a long trades, and your previous swing low, 1-to-1. You can see this trade, you are able to take 1-to-1 profits, then the balance just let it fly. If it can't fly, you just hit your safety pin. It's still okay. Next, you can see there's another trade here. Wow, you got a continuously 3 profit ready. Okay, let me see another one here. There's a green one here. Okay, with the previous swing low here. For me, I wouldn't take it too far away. It's just by the next 10 to 20 candles. Okay, then okay, so this trade, I think that you got a loss trade here. So we got 3 profit, 1 loss trade here. Then we continue here. We always choose the first one, because when the first one is there, which means that you can able to take the profits. Okay, we are not taking the second one. Reason because we haven't taken the profit yet. Because at one time you only have 1 positions running. So this is the profit trades. Already taken the profit here. Continue. Okay, we got a long trade here again with the previous swing low, and I can see that 1-to-1, the balance can let the profit fly. You know, even possible that your 50% can go as high as when there's a red signal shows up. So this trade, you are having about 1 to 2.38 also. Why am I saying that? Always remember, trying to hold 1 small positions and enjoy the bigger profit, because we don't know when is the volatility coming. So when the big fluctuations came in, then where the big profits, that is, you're going to earn that. For example, here, there is another short trade here. Okay, previous swing high, 1-to-1, take the profits. Congratulations, you got a profit also. Wow, a very high probability of winning, huh? Can see that? Wow, you got a profit also. Okay, again. Wow, you got another profit also. This is what I want to say, right? If you got a good backtest, you are easily find a very accurate result you want. Okay, these are all profit trades. So imagine that I just go through, like, for example, how many trades I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out of 10 trades, I got 9 profits, 1 losses. You just simply walk through like this. So once you add these indicators into your trading view, and you can start to use these trades, like just setting an alert and wait for the alert shows up, then you start make the trade you want, put your stop loss at the previous swing high and swing low, 1-to-1 first, and let the profit fly. But you see that, David, this strategy is running well in Bitcoin. Whether is it running well in Ethereum or not, we don't know. What we can do, you just go to Ethereum here, you can see that. How I know whether it's profitable or not, we can't see. That's where strategy tester comes in. So we just turn it off here, we turn on the strategy tester. Wow, it is still workable. Not bad with 206%. When it tells you that it is workable, which means that, wait, 79% of winning rate with a 16% of drawdown, which is still acceptable, then this tells you that this is good. But if you're saying, David, I want to go for even a frequent trade for 30-minute charts, right now this is not workable anymore, then how can I play around with it? What I'm trying to say is about, you need to change the parameter. You need to keep on trying the parameter that fit this time frame until you find a really good percentage with a good green chart there. Then after that, you modified it in your indicators and start using it. That's all. So remember, trading view is for you to do what? Strategy tester is for you to test the strategies to find an accurate result. Then after that, you use this indicator to implement this parameter so that you can set an alert. When you're having this alert, wait for notifications, start making trade by using a manual trades. Once you got the alert right, you say, David, I already got the alert. Can I use these alerts into a robot tradings, let the bot do everything? Yes, you can do so, but previous swing high and swing low, right, it couldn't run in webhook. So you only can set a minimum stop loss and a maximum stop loss to fix the stop loss and fix the take profit. That's the different thing. So right now you just need to go to YouTube and go for descriptions, add this strategy tester and indicator to your trading view and start on tradings. That's all. I always believe everything must become with a data proven because that is what accuracy tells you. Don't always believe in any other people that saying that how good is their strategies, how good is it. Don't please. At least it shows you the data. This is what we can stand away different from other indicators. But always remember, once you got tested with a very high probability of winning, where is your profit comes from? The profit always comes from how much margin you put it in and where is the stop loss. The bigger margin, of course, the bigger risk it is. You need to play around with a proper risk and reward ratio, which means that maybe you put in a risk of maximum damage cost of 10% or 20% for one trade if it's a very high winning probability. And always remember also one thing, when it comes to tradings, right, you want to make a long-term profiting, it is very important. It's about always secure your capital first. When you make the profit every single month, try to put it aside, put it more into the spots by buying more spot to accumulate your spots. That's what very important, because a lot of people I see in tradings, right, they can make a really decent profit by especially follow all the algo tradings. By following every single trade, you can make a very good profit in the short run, maybe like 5 to 10k per month or even 50k per month. But what really the bigger matter is about, in one shot when you go for very continuously compound, in one wrong mistakes, a wrong mindset is going to wipe out your whole profit. So always remember, when you make the profit, try to put it aside first. Then slowly only you accumulate it as much as possible. This is not a financial advice. I'm just hoping that every single month you make a good profits. Thank you.